Peace, everybody. What's good? It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, and you are now tuned to True Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
All right, everybody, check this out. Man, I just got through looking at, actually yesterday, this interview with Adrien Broner. He was on DAZN. He was talking to Ak Barak. I want to send a special shout out to those guys, Ak Barak. I did meet those guys in Omaha, Nebraska on December the 10th at the Terrence Crawford and David Avenesian fight. So good looking out on good. Yo, you guys do a really good job. I really like your work. It was a great interview. Adrien Broner is probably one of the most honest fighters in boxing. You probably won't be able to find another fighter that's more honest than Adrien Broner. He's going to tell you about the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, and it is what it is. In this particular interview, man, I think this interview was like 26 minutes long. They asked him a lot of questions. He spoke about his life, his personal demons, his addiction to alcohol, but he never made any excuses. He spoke about how, his entourage, when he go into fight camp, he normally have like a $200,000 fight camp because he has so many people that's with him and he's taking care of everybody, something that I would never do. You get what I'm saying? And so now he cut out all of that. He spoke about some of the pitfalls that he's had, even with this training camp, with falling off the wagon, drinking a little bit again, his relationship with Kevin Cunningham. I think it's very wonderful. But at some point in the interview, they asked him about his relationship with Al Haymon. And he said that him and Al still talk every day. He said that, everything is cool with him and Al. Then they asked him, he said Al used to send him money, like $5,000 a day, and then $3,000 a day, and then $1,500 a day, $2,000 a day, and then it went down to $1,000, and then $500, and then it went down to $250. He let everybody know that he haven't received a paycheck from Al Haymon from his last 6 fights. So he hasn't been paid a check, meaning a check written to him for his services and performing in the ring. He hasn't received a check from his last 6 fights from Al Haymon. This is exactly what he said in the interview. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you listen to it.
Of course, every day I talk to Al Haymon. Every day I'm texting Al Haymon, and he's sending me money every day. It went from 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 2,500 a day, 1,500 a day, 1,000 a day, 750 a day, 500 a day, and then it got to $250 a day, and then it was like, Then it was like, hey. Now, I ain't took no check from this. Now he'll tell me, okay, this is what you making, da-da-da. I ain't took no check in the last six fights. I know I got money.
So you're saying that this is money that he's not loaning you. This is money. This is your money.
This is my money.
Right. He's helping you not spend it all. Is that what it is?
This is my money. Me and our relationship is totally different.
So despite what people may think, your relationship is still solid with him. But how much money does Al still owe you? I'm just curious. Throw a number out there from all of the fights and everything that you've, earned.
Man.
I don't know.
No, but let him throw it.
I told that. I said, that money. Y'all go make my own money. I don't care. I don't care about that because I'm a hustler, bro.
Right.
If I could listen, I've never been a type that'll just sit around and be broke. I know how to go make some money.
Then he turned around and he said that, when they asked him, they say, hey, do Al Haymon still owe you money? And he said that, man, you know what? Yeah, Al still owe me money, but I told Al, F that money. I'm going to go make me some more money. So he admitted that Al Haymon still owe him money from his last 6 fights or whatever. But he told Al, forget the money. He's going to go make him some more money. And now he has a new opportunity with BOK Prime. So I know what some people are going to say. Some people are going to say that, man, Al Haymon was saving him from himself. That's fine. That's good to go. That's good, cool, and dandy. If that's how you feel, there's nothing wrong with that. But the fact of the matter is this. If Al Haymon still owed this man money, he should pay him. Irregardless of what, if Adrien Broner want to blow his money, spend his money, trick off his money, that's his money. He fought for it. It's like you saying that, hey, listen, I work on a job my boss owed me money, but because I'm an alcoholic at home and I don't do the right things with my money, my boss is paying me in increments. I don't get paychecks from my boss. He just send me money every time that I ask for it, and that's cool. You wouldn't accept that if you worked on the job. So if you wouldn't accept that, how do you expect someone else to accept that? And whether he's a fighter or not, he's still working on the job. His job is boxing. You get what I'm saying? So, but he did say in the interview that him and Al are still good. If Adrien Broner is cool with it, not getting the rest of his money, I'm cool with it. I don't have a dog in the race anyways. But if that's how we feel, that's how we feel. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just glad that Adrien Broner it seems like he's in a good place right now. Right now, I don't have any high expectations of Adrien Broner from a boxing standpoint. I think his best days are gone. He did get the best fights. He did fight Manny Pacquiao. He did fight Sean Porter. He did fight Mikey Garcia. And who else he fought? He did fight Marcos Maidana. Now, he didn't get paid from his last 6 fights from PBC, so you can look at the last 6 fights he had. I think he probably didn't get paid for the Marcos Maidana fight. Probably didn't get paid for the and that fight was really on Golden Boy. But if the money came through Al Haymon, it is what it is. He didn't get paid for his last 6 fights with PBC. So, you know, where he was actually with them and stuff like that. So it is what it is. I just glad that Adrien Broner's in a good place. I want to see him win. I did meet the brother at the BLK Prime, their first fight in December the 10th. So he is a nice guy from what I've gathered. I didn't have a conversation with him. He spoke to me. I spoke to him. He gave me some dap, and that was it. I was sitting right next to Freeway Ricky Raw, so I didn't have a long conversation with the brother. I'm not going to sit here and lie, but Adrien Broner's one of my favorite fighters. I do want to see him win, but I'm just being honest. I think his best days are over. His boxing years are over with. Adrien Broner's had a lot of fights. I think he's had like 39 fights. He's 34. He has 34 wins, 4 losses, and he has 1 draw. So that's 39 fights. And Adrien Broner's like, what, 32, 33 years old? Somewhere of that sort. He's like 33 years old, somewhere of that sort. So, you know, he's had a lot of fights. More fights than a lot of people his age or a little less than his age. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys check it out, man. You guys check the interview out below. It's on DAZN. Shout out to Ak and Barak again. I don't know those guys personally, but they did a really good job in this interview. Shout out to Adrien Broner, man. We know we rooting for you over here. Team Freeway Boxing, we rooting for you. True Media Today USA Boxing, we rooting for you. We will be going live today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to address the interview that Lou DiBella gave on Fight Hype TV, where he spoke about Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia are not superstars. And I totally agree with him. I say this all the time on my podcast. Now, I know what a lot of you race hustlers and pro PBC guys and pro network guys are going to say. You're going to say that now Lou is a racist because he's not pushing your narrative. And what it is you guys, you know, when it comes to the narrative, you know, everything is cool. When someone speaks out against the narrative and tell you the truth, you want to race hustle, race bait, and try to play victim and attack people. It's not going to work. I see you guys today, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I promise you, today is going to be one of my best shows. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.